because now we're going to talk about Beardo. Beardo gets scared a while back. He's a paranormal debunker, and he got 3 copyright strikes on his channel. False copyright strikes, because some channels asked him to try to debunk their evidence. He did. They didn't like the criticism. Pretty much, they false strike his channel. He pretty much does a live stream, you know, saying his channel's going to get shut down because he appealed the strikes and he was dealing with those stupid AI bots. And this channel, guys, Beardo gets scared. This is how he makes money for his family. He's got more than one channel, but I think this channel is his moneymaker. Well, look at this. Look at his, I want you to see his channel. You look at his views. Dude's doing good on views. Okay, okay. 22K, 10K, 9K, 14K. You look at his live streams. He gets a lot of money in super chats. Like, he's doing views that I hope that I get on live streams eventually. But he got these false copyright strikes and his shit was going to get taken down. And I was talking to Beardo. And I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. Just appeal them. They're false copyright strikes. It's going to be okay. And he was freaking out. And the entire community came together. And everybody was tweeting YouTube on X or whatever. And sending YouTube messages, and Beardo was trying to talk to people behind the scenes and talk to other creators, and eventually the strikes were going to be, you know, taken down. And eventually he says the copyright saga is over. What we're going to watch this, and I'm going to drop the link and I'm going to explain. Like, because I talked to Beardo before he made this video a little while back when he said that the strikes were getting removed. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I told you it was going to be fine. And he said, you know, if he's honest, he's afraid to be himself on the internet. That's roughly what he says. I'm not going to give too much of his conversation. I'm getting all these messages. Well, anyways, he said he didn't want to be himself. I'm like, dude, you have to be yourself. This is part of what we do. Like, and I know, like, these people, they don't realize I've been in the paranormal community before, and I've been on YouTube for a long time. And so I know the game. The false copyright strikes, the threats of being sued, the hate mobs, it's all part of what we do. And you just have to be yourself, and you have to be authentic. And I told Beardo this. And of course, it's always easier said than done. You almost lose your livelihood. You're going to be shitting bricks. And then eventually, you know, things turned out okay for him. But we're going to watch this. The copyright saga is over. The video, the copyright strikes are down. All of his stuff's been reinstated. Fair use, Beardo. I'm gonna watch your video all the way through. And in this video, he talks about he's not going to play a video all the way through. I'm even going to take myself off screen. Oh no, that's totally didn't work. I need computer screen. I want this. Yeah. Come get me, Beardo. He would laugh. I mean, sort of.
Brace yourselves and grab something sturdy, because YouTube, they just did something unprecedented. They made a reasonable decision. So if you don't normally watch this channel and you're unaware and somehow you found this video, this will make no sense, but I will make sense of it. So a number of weeks ago, I was hit by what I can only describe as a barrage of copyright strikes.
You got shit on, Beardo. Like, that's what it is.
First one from Spectral Paranormal, followed by 2 from Ghost Club Paranormal. I panicked. I hid all my Ghost Club Paranormal videos.
I know, I'm just giving Beardo shit because I like him. Like, when I like someone, I'll give them shit like this. So, like, I'm going to play this video all the way through. And I think I said earlier in the stream, I was like, yo, Beardo, you should totally copyright strike me and then lift it just to fuck with me. It'd be funny. I don't give a fuck. Like, I would laugh.
Spectral Paranormal removed a strike. Ghost Club's strikes had stacked, and I faced channel termination. I had 7.
Like, he could time me out in his chat for 10 seconds and be like, boom, there's dust. All right, cool. All right. Like, it would be funny. I don't care. I like it when people fuck with me.
days' notice of channel termination. It was Brown Pants City around these parts. We'll ignore the spectral element of this because he thrives off it, and I just don't argue with the guy anymore. It is completely pointless.
Oh, Beardo, you do not tell me that. Do not tell me not to fuck with somebody, Beardo. Because, oh my God.
Because you got my name in your mouth, you fucking clown. He's the one making people uncomfortable with his fucking memes.
Because I'll totally talk about that dude. Just because. Just to prove a point.
Ghost Club pretty much, bar one video that they must have missed, issued strikes for all the Ghost Club videos on my channel. 4 of them in total, I believe. Copyright strikes are a bold strategy. And instead of addressing criticism, they attempted to Thanos snap my channel out of existence.
Okay, Beardo, I'm going to give you a critique. This is the first critique for Beardo. Cool effect. Where's the sound effect? I would have liked a sound effect to that.
But here's the twist. My videos were fair use. Commentary, transformative, legally allowed, basically everything a DMCA takedown speedrun hates. And then YouTube stepped in, looked at the situation and went, interesting. Nah, not happening. I put in a counter notification, basically saying, hey, my videos fall within fair usage, commentary, criticism, etc. All the things allowed for fair usage. There was an outpouring on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or X, whatever.
I was one of them. I spoke out, not in a video, but on my social media.
You want to call it, even on TikTok. People in Team YouTube or YouTube Creator Team. And it seemed to work. I was fighting it my end through the YouTube system where I went into a chat with somebody. It was clearly a bot. And then when I lost my rag with the bot, clearly a real person took over because there was a real conversation taking place. Then I started to receive emails from people claiming to be lawyers. I'm saying claiming because, I didn't ask for proof or anything. And there was a lot of advice given to me. And all of the advice was saying the same thing. Make this loud, make this proud. Keep this in the public eye. YouTube will basically be forced to look into it. And
that's exactly what I told them.
Exactly what I did. Some people think that what I did was the wrong thing.
No, you did the right thing. Like appealing everything and making it very public. You have to make a big stink out of it. You have, especially because like Beardo has way more subscribers and gets way more views than me. But in the grand scheme of things, guys, he is a small channel. My friend Henry Resilient is a small channel. Florio is a small channel. Simply Strange is a small channel. We're small in comparison to these other channels. So when you're a small channel, you have to you have to go public and you have to be as loud as you can so that your shit doesn't get deleted. So you did the right thing, Beardo.
Channel is still here, so it was probably the right thing, but I can see why people thought it was the wrong thing to do. Maybe I should have fought this more quietly, but then without the outpouring, would this have gone the way it did? I doubt it. Emails are exchanged, and then I basically get an email from a person at YouTube saying, right, I've seen all of the chat logs, I've seen the emails, I'm looking into your case, I will get back to you within 24 hours. And I'm like, another 24 hours, the days are counting down here, my channel's gone in a few days by the looks of this. And then within an hour, this person at YouTube had looked at the claims, looked at the evidence, looked at what I had said, looked at the strikes and went, nah, that's not right, and then removed the strikes. The strikes were completely wiped off my channel, but I still had this 10-day notification, but then we had Thanksgiving in the US, which is a bank holiday, weekends.
But here's the problem, Florio. This is my point. Okay, he did the right thing for his channel. People just worry him going public will give ideas to other fakers who use the system to ban us. This is nothing new, Florio. This has been going on YouTube for a very long time. It happened to Beardo. It will happen to someone else. And when it does, you have to be as loud as possible, like Beardo. We all supported him. We all spoke out on social media, and some did in videos. I didn't speak out in videos because I am the asshole that would have called all of them out, and I would have made shit way worse. That's why I didn't cover it at the time. But you can't be afraid of what people might do. You have to be you. You have to be authentic. You have to call these people out. And you cannot be afraid. If you are afraid, you are in the wrong business. Okay? I think if he didn't go public with it, and if his channel went away, that would have been empowered by the exactly. He did nothing wrong. And any YouTuber who says you shouldn't have gone public with it, they're morons. Shut the hell up. He's allowed to say it because he had to do it. Yeah, OTS, the people calling him out who are afraid, yeah, they can shut the hell up. This is about him. This is about Beardo, his channel, his livelihood, and he did the right thing. You cannot be afraid that people are going to false strike your damn channel. It can happen. It happened to my friend Henry. It's happened to me. All you can do is fight. And if you're too scared that might happen to you, then you're in the wrong game.
The 10 days for the videos to be reinstated took far longer. But then this morning, I woke up to a beautiful sight in my emails. All of my GCP videos have been reinstated, meaning there was no legal action at any point. If there had been any legal action, YouTube would not have removed the strikes, and they certainly would not have put the videos back up. In other words, every takedown has been reversed. Every attempt of a takedown has been reversed. You know, YouTube this morning hit me with a wall of emails that said, "Hey, you bearded loudmouth bastard, sometimes
you are a bearded loudmouth bastard, and that's why I watch you." We talked about this on Fear the Living Pod on the new episode about how if a channel strikes you to silence you, that doesn't make us believe the striker. Yeah. Well, they're trying to. So when you cover someone and they false strike your channel, they have no power over you, and they're trying to get power over you. And so they false strike your channel, thinking that shit's going to go through and that your shit's going to get deleted, and then you're just going to be gone. Well, if you make a loud enough stink and you go through the proper channels, then that won't happen. And you just can't be afraid of it. So let's continue.
You get a little close to the sun, but you were right. And having that email is like, should I print it, laminate it, and stick it to the wall?
Beardo, I want you to print it, laminate it, frame it, and I want you to hold it up. I want you to make like a banner for it with like some confetti and like some applause. Like, that's what I want.
YouTube made good decisions, because the decisions in AI right now, not so good. I'm not here to start a paranormal WWE storyline. I'm not going into a WWE ring swinging around K2 meters like they fucking nunchuck. I make commentary videos. Commentary is fair use. I look at content, I give my take, and occasionally my eyebrow will raise so hard that I could break the sound barrier. So when someone tries to shut that down with copyright instead of conversation, yeah, that's really disappointing. It's upsetting. When somebody tries to shut your channel down through unfair means, it makes you take stock of things, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But basically, the system worked this time, and it worked in my favor. But the system worked this time. Maybe you could say miracles do happen. Wait, I'm actually a paranormal channel now. So moving forward, I'll keep being honest. I'll keep making videos. I'll keep debunking. I'll still be skeptical. I'll still be the skeptical believer. And if more people want to try the DMCA roulette wheel, you need to look at history, what has already happened.
Yeah, all the people that fake strike channels, you should look at this, because it ain't going to work out for you. And if you false strike a channel, you can lose the ability to copyright strike anyone. And you should all remember that.
Because YouTube kind of give me the reverse Uno card. But I'll defend fair use. Because if commentary dies, if criticism dies, then this platform becomes an echo chamber. Not just in the paranormal. Because people won't be able to comment on music. If you don't like music and you bring out a negative review.
Or Power Rangers. Like the Power Ranger community exposing scams, maybe. You know, like that's my other thing. That's Henry's thing. Especially if you false strike 3 times in a row. Yep.
You get hit with a copyright strike. Sets a really sad precedence where we live in an echo chamber where you can only say good things. But that doesn't mean that I haven't learned anything from this whole ordeal. I mean, two of the biggest takeaways for me were, I realized how much I love this channel, this platform. But I also realized how much this channel and this platform mean to you guys. People were genuinely upset. Like, really upset. As upset as I was at this channel potentially going bye-byes. And going forward, I have to keep that in mind.
From the beginning, I was like 80% sure he was going to be okay.
So while I will still be debunking, while I will still do debunking videos, I have to be more careful in how much footage I use. For example...
You do, and I'm not good with it. Whatever. And he can be more careful with that. That's fine.
Reacting to full episodes of specific channels. That's just inviting DMCA and copyright, because they're going to be like, oh, you've used the full video in its entirety. Doesn't matter if you commented and broke it all up. You can still win those cases, I imagine, but...
You can.
Touchy. Is it worth the risk?
I think so, but you don't have to think so.
Absolutely not. But what I can do is when somebody says they have a specific claim, for example, the most violent poltergeist activity at this house, and then they got a thumbnail with something flying across the room, and then I look at that video, but in the sections where the poltergeist activity happens, it's not what is claimed and is very easily explained, then I will still cover things like that. What I also won't be doing is using people's images in the thumbnails. For example, the case that I've just...
I don't agree with this. Here we go.
Images in the thumbnails. For example, the case that I've just discussed will be in a video Thursday, but the thumbnail won't have the channel runner's face in it. It will have the event in there, or at least the event from the thumbnail, because it's very different to what happened in the video. And then I will break down what they claim, what really happened, and what I think happened, or potentially a perfect debunk, or sometimes outright fakery. But I will be looking...
And he's doing that so people don't feel attacked. But whether you show their face or not, dude, people are going to find the channel. People are going to know who you're talking about. You do what you want. It's your channel. I wouldn't do that shit. If somebody freaking made a video and I'm debunking it, which I don't do, but if I did do, their faces would be in the thumbnail. You know? But you do you, Beardo.
At the clips, not the people. I will be looking at the evidence they provide, not the people. However, if somebody does something in the name of the paranormal that is outright disgusting and morally bankrupt, like playing death tapes to encourage a ghost, then I am going to speak out about that.
Or hopefully if somebody fakes having cancer, or if, say, someone like, you know, someone doxes someone like Truth or Demons podcast, or, you know, hopefully, you know, whatever, maybe if someone's trying to silence some YouTubers, you know, that stuff, that's good stuff to, you know, cover. I know he's second guessing himself and he's being more cautious, and I get it, but at some point, man, you just gotta make the content.
Because it's not normal to behave like that. If somebody goes into a crypt and lifts a skull out of a coffin, I'm going to still comment on things like that. Because those are the things that hit the mainstream in the paranormal. Those are the things that give all of us a bad name. And if I stop speaking about things like that, then I've been muted. And even though I've won the copyright issues, criticism still loses because I'm afraid to speak. You guys have seen how safe I've been playing it the last 2 weeks.
Can I be honest? Beardo hasn't been himself. I haven't enjoyed the content as much because of it. I still watch Beardo. I still like Beardo. But he's playing it safe, and I can see it. I live life on the edge. So did he. That's why I watch. Like, that's what got me to watch him.
And some people have complained, rightfully complained. Some people have left the channel. They've been in the comment section like, what is this crap? I'm out. What is all this cartoony stuff? What is all of this light-hearted stuff? Where's the jokes? I'm out. And unfortunately, some of my jokes were a little too close to the bone. Some things I say, whilst meant to be humorous, are taken as an attack or are taken as bullying, or at least they're claimed to be bullying comments. They're never meant to be bullying comments. Or some things.
Are you kidding me?
Like what?
So we've had people in the Power Ranger community. We had who was it? It was this Henry. This dude said that a thing of turpentine hit him, and like it messed him up. And this dude was attacking Henry. So Henry says this.
Dog, go fucking drink turpentine, dog. Get the fuck out of here.
And, you know, and of course, we've had people say this.
I'm not calling myself retarded or anything, but I'm mentally challenged.
You know, and we've had people say, you know, what else? Like these sound bites, it's literally people like getting pissed. Like this is a friend of mine, Francis, Jason David Frank. He played the Green Ranger. This is his assistant. And she said this on a live stream, and we clipped it.
I was gonna come on my computer, but you know.
We've had people say stuff.
You's a bitch, and the reason why people ain't fucking with you is because you are a liar.
You know, like all these sound bites, guys, and I hardly play them. You know, Reekin saying
It's fuck dust for life.
And
if you want to fuck me, Henry, just say that, bro.
Like literally, we've had in my camp, in Henry's camp, we've had stuff like that. Inappropriate jokes. And if people have, like, if you know it's a joke or you say it's a joke, then it's a damn joke. Sometimes stuff is just crazy. You know, sometimes you're raiding, you know? Well, you have to realize when YouTube becomes your primary income, you feel the need. Yeah, I get it. But when you play it safe, people may not want to watch because you're not being you. Well, of course, I'm acknowledging they're inappropriate, Brent. Like, come on, Brent. Brent fam, Mr. Fam, where are you?
Okay, I might have left something out of context.
I mean, of course they're inappropriate, but that's why we laugh at those. To be honest, these sound bites will get you one day with the YouTube system. Well, I have the same sound bites as Henry Resilient. He plays the same ones. He's never been caught. All of us YouTubers on my side have been doing it. It's what I do. And if people don't like it, they don't have to watch. I'm not going to change for nobody. If you're watching because you like my content. You know, it is out of context. Like, look, Brent's in the chat.
Okay, so what?
There he is. You know, like, here's Brent again.
Shit, I didn't know Henry was this big.
Out of context, but it's so hilarious out of context. So, like, with us, it's like, I can think you can be yourself and balance the system. I ain't changing for nothing. Nothing. Like, if YouTube hit me, I'd go, okay. And then I'd go back to what I'm doing. But I've been at this for a while. I've been in the Power Ranger community for a while. Haven't been hit. Henry hasn't been hit. Beardo will get upset about a new story and go back to himself. I wouldn't worry about it. He is just trying to find a good fit. People need patience. What do you mean by Beardo will get upset about a new story and go back to himself? But you have a job outside of YouTube, dude. Beardo doesn't. Here's the thing, Florio. I know YouTubers like Beardo where that's their job. And if their shit went away, they'd be in the same boat as Beardo was. You have to be yourself. You have to be authentic. I'm not saying that Beardo has to play the crazy out of context sound bites that I have, but he does need to be himself. Yeah, but all I'm saying is Beardo should be himself. and he should not be afraid that somebody's going to false strike him. You're going to have haters. You're going to have hate watchers. That's part of the game. Monetize the hate watchers. Your haters are going to be your biggest supporters. Rican calls off work. Yeah, like Henry Resilient covers Rican Ranger. Rican Ranger calls off work just to like go at Henry. It's crazy. Yeah, that's why we find a balance with it. I mean, they're really whatever. Just make sure you're within fair use. And I do know, and Henry has told me this, don't cuss or say anything the first half hour of your live stream or you get demonetized. I'll consider that balance. All I'm saying is have patience. He will go back to himself once he... Yeah, I know. It's going to take him a little bit of time. I'm just saying I would like him to be him. He needs to realize that he has to be true to himself, you know, and you just can't be afraid. You can't be afraid to put people's pictures in a thumbnail. I put Ben's picture in a thumbnail. I message him. He doesn't reply to me until I plan a live stream and he's in the thumbnail. Let's finish watching this because I'm not actually arguing with you, Flario. YouTube is, yeah, it may or may not matter. I don't really care. They can go like this live stream. Like usually, if I cover Power Ranger content, I'm getting super chats. Whenever I do these paranormal stuff, I never get any damn super chats. But like if I'm acting like this on my monetized channel and Henry does and we don't get clapped, I mean, we're not seeing the issues that maybe you have seen. I don't know. But it's all how you word things and the titling of the video. So like the balance for me would be you say self-delete, not the other thing, right? Or you say PDF file, not the actual word, because those are the words that'll get you demonetized. I mean, don't pay an artist, do your own thumbnails, but whatever. Again, I said this earlier, he can be himself. It's fine. I hate making thumbnails too, but let's finish watching this. I'll drop the link.
Why have you sexualized this person whilst this person is in a strip club making sexual jokes? But when I make one, that's misogynistic. No, it's not. Does bad behavior plus bad behavior equal good behavior? Absolutely not. They probably shouldn't make those jokes, and I certainly shouldn't have added to it.
Yeah, like Tessa calling Sean a PDF file. Like, that's what I say.
But it is what it is. It's just mental warfare, and I'm done with that aspect of it. I'm done with the arguing of people, and I'm done screaming and shouting about things that are not the paranormal, because it deflects. Massively deflects. But at the same point, I'm still not going to be just rolled over. I'm not going to be silenced because people don't like the truth being spoken.
Some people don't like the truth. And sometimes I do videos trolling where I do a sketch where I take a picture of Brent Pham, who's in my chat. I frame a picture of Brent Pham, and I'm the Red Ranger simp, and, you know, and I talk some shit and whatever. And Brent laughs when I take that out. And one day, like, I'll see him at a convention. I'll get him to sign it, and maybe we'll have dinner, like, or like I did a skit for Rican Ranger. Like, I do like crazy shit, and literally like I troll people. So like the way I do things is
people
different.
Don't like being questioned.
Just wait. I'll get a framed picture of someone in the paranormal. I'm gonna troll them.
Because if somebody has extraordinary claims, we are allowed to question that. We're allowed to criticize that. We're allowed to debunk that. So massive thank you to everyone that reached out, whether privately, whether in the comment section, through emails, Facebook, those who posted in defense, those who changed their profile pictures on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, those that were using the hashtag Justice for Beardo, and even you guys that just watched this chaos unfold like a paranormal soap opera. I appreciate you guys. So, the videos are back, the channel is clean, and the world is once again safe from supernatural kung fu copyright. Stay safe, stay skeptical, and keep critical thinking. By all means, have your own voice. Much love to you all. Beardo out.
I mean, yeah. It's cool. We like Beardo. I'm not talking shit. Just be yourself. Be you. I get it. You're going to be a little cautious. You get back in the swing of things, everything will be fine.